Hello, lucky, happy, smile, yay! There you go. I just want to hear myself say that. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is EduTheVODS, and welcome back to another stream. How you doing, everybody? Hope you're having a fantastic day today. If you notice, I'm speaking very fast. Because my idea was to stream a lot more earlier today, but I had to occupy with something very important and very important business. And now that I'm free, I noticed that I don't have enough time to stream, so fuck. But neither I'm going to skip day because I had to skip Thursday because of personal reasons. So now I need to cut up with everything. I need to copy Genshin even if it is for 1 hour. So anyways, I'm just gonna go straight to the game. I should have the game open already. And I do not have the game controller connected to my PC. I just say to my console. I was to say that, oh yeah, but Genshin is on console. On Xbox. But then I remember that it was added on Xbox by last October. I did play the Xbox version just to try it. I mean, if you play Genshin on PC with a controller on max graphics, I do. Well, I can run the game on max graphics, but I don't because of streaming reasons. Because I have to run in medium. But if you run this game, if you play a controller, run this game at high quality, highest, it's pretty much the same. I have to say that it looks faster on Xbox than like here on my PC, which I have the game on an SSD. So yeah, I think the only thing changes is the load time. So like at least with my current PC, it doesn't load instantly. But if you play Genshin on PC, high quality with controller, it's pretty much the same. Nothing really changes. And the other reason that I really log on to Xbox version, it's just like a good earlier there you go, the Xbox wings, which I think they don't give them for free for everyone. So weird. That's the reason why Xbox will never the console, I mean, like specifically, will never return to this former form of console exclusivity. Because also releasing their games in wide platforms, like in PlayStation with Forza Horizon and Gears of Wars just recently. Like at this point, will people be surprised with Xbox with Halo releasing on PlayStation? Because I'm not. I expecting it very soon. I'm expecting like maybe during the next game events, which is coming next month. We're gonna get everything there. Yeah, speaking of next month, we are like 2 weeks for Deltarune new chapters. I haven't done these streams, I know. That's why I'm gonna try my best to stream as early as possible and to do all chapters, recurring Deltarune chapters, just to be able to do the game. I'll do my best for that. Wait, what was for Navia? What was for the... After all Paimon, this is Navia. Okay, sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna do my best to caught up with the Deltarune. If I don't think we finish the event today, so I'm gonna progress as much as I can. Then tomorrow I'm gonna continue, and then next week is gonna be Deltarune focus. I know I said I also wanted to do the new strat for Purple Jays for Final 4 Redacted. I think I'm gonna pass at the end. I don't really feel to try it. I kinda lose motivation to continue it because of how annoying it was. But yeah, also another thing I want to mention. I think a lot of stuff happened lately in my personal life, and also you know I have procrastination lately. So ATBS has been very difficult. I'm sorry for all that stuff. I really want to get caught up with it, but my life is just very tiring, and I don't really want to overwork myself, even though I already procrastinate. But I try, and the thing here is I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. I try my best to be able to do the things better and quicker, but life is Roblox, so kinda difficult. But hopefully things get better from now on. I hope. I know the world, generally speaking, and around the globe, life has been very difficult. But you know, that doesn't mean that we should just lose. We need to continue, basically. Continue to fight for what we want. Even if sometimes we get tired or we need to take a longer rest. But yeah, too much philosophy, too much life lessons. Let's go to why we are here. So yeah, by short stream I mean like under the hour, so yeah. Not a very long of a stream.
Huh? Hey, looks like there were quite a few others with the same idea.
Ah, hello, you two.
Hello.
Have there been any developments? Okay, guess not. Well, the notice was only just posted. Guess it's pretty unlikely that someone would show up right at...
Talk about...
Special patrol, open up!
Who's there? What's going on? The special patrol?
I don't think that's who this is.
Someone knocking at the door? Someone's knocking at the door. Please, anything but the special patrol.
Hey, this isn't the time for silly jokes. Let's go check it out.
A guard from Palais Harmonia carefully opens the door and familiar figure walks in.
Good day, all.
Hold on.
Gramps, grannies, aunts and uncles.
Grannies? Who?
What? EduTheVODS, are you doing here, Auroran?
I said grannies, not granny, because it could be pipe bomb, so... Who around here uses she, her?
Oh, he must be the one you mentioned. Kukuku's owner?
Nah, that's not the
One
guy.
of his owners. Kind of.
Just friend of the owner.
But, bro, what are you doing here?
Bro.
I'm here to claim a lost item.
Can't tell if he's being deadpan or deadly serious.
Is this the person you saw on the boat, Mr. Kinich?
Somehow I highly doubt that. For starters, he just addressed us as Gramps and Grannies. And unless this is the youngest looking middle-aged man in the world, I don't think he's our guy.
The youngest looking middle-aged man in the world. I apologize for my grandson for stealing like this.
Huh. Was there something wrong with my door-knocking etiquette? That's how they do it in all the films.
Oh, I got it on.
That's not door-knocking etiquette. That's the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol doing their job. Completely different things.
Oh, I see. I figured it was just a polite way of requesting entry, to show the people inside you had something important to discuss.
I have to admit, like, I found kinda annoying that they're dumbed down Auroran because... Yeah, he has a little bit of innocence and dumb on him, but this is like dragging that side of Auroran. It's not like Sino where, yes, he's funny, he has feedback jokes and stuff, but he's more than slightly serious because of the work, but when he's free, he becomes all the funny old Graham, the uncle funny dude. Which it works, but here it's like, okay, so you're pretty much turning or wrapping up that side of Auroran.
Oh, sorry about that. I totally goofed that one up. Give me a moment. I'll go back out and try again.
No need, let's just get down to business.
So, Auroran, you said you were here to claim a lost item. What did you lose?
Yeah, so basically...
A weapon. Auroran carefully describes the lost item that come to claim. The rest of the box of the gun itself matches.
For real now? Oh, come on, bro.
Okay, like, well, you're if our vocabulary is affecting you. He's arrested by your grandson. What is home to?
Auroran, be honest now. Were you the one who lost this?
No, it belongs to a friend.
So it belongs to Aoife?
Of course not. Aoife has his own gun.
Huh? Auroran, tell us the truth. Otherwise, we're gonna have to arrest you for real.
All right then. I knew this wouldn't go well. So here's what went down. This morning, Eve and I were playing rock, paper, scissors. Before long, he'd lost, as he usually does. So we figured we'd head out and visit some of the court of Fontaine's famous landmarks. When we got near the plaza, a man suddenly stopped us to ask for help. He said that he had lost something and that someone had found it and sent it over to the Palais Mermonia. But apparently he used to work here and was worried it'd be awkward bumping into his old coworkers, so he asked us to pretend to be the owners and claim it on his behalf.
Or he just... yeah.
You didn't manage to keep that pretense up for long.
It's fine. I'm not the one who feels awkward anyway.
So, a former employee of the Palais Mermonia. Was this individual a Fontaine native?
Yes, at least I assume so. He looked like a well-dressed gentleman to me. We were about to refuse, but he was so polite.
Could it have been a disguise?
Oh no. Auroran, Paimon thinks you've been tricked. This person might be in cahoots with the bad guys.
Or he's the bad guy.
Oh, maybe he already took off and escaped
Or
as
part
soon
of.
as your mission went pear-shaped.
No way. I'm not that dumb.
Yeah, true, you're not that dumb.
Huh?
Okay, well, I was expecting that face. I hate it when I take screenshots when Genshin is running. It takes really long to capture the screenshot, like to load the screenshot. There. Yeah.
He's not going anywhere. Aoife and Kakuku are keeping an eye on him over at the plaza.
Keeping an eye on him. I like the sound of that.
Nicely done, bro.
In that case, let's hurry over to where Aoife is. Time to catch that con man and find out what's really going on here.
Wait a minute, I have a question first.
Yeah?
Traveler, Paimon. You're pretty famous in Natlan, right?
Yeah, we are we are part of the heroes.
Oh, we're basically household names. But why do you ask?
Mainly me, not you. Well, it's not just us. Kidich, Aurora, and Ifa too.
Would that be a problem?
Remember when I said that the seller might be watching in secret?
If so, then picking Auroron to do their dirty work was a careless mistake on their part.
It suggests that the person who got Auroron to claim the item might not be fully in the know themselves. There are plenty of unanswered questions, but standing around racking our brains won't help.
Kind of funny. Wait, so it's actually Ifa. The rest are just literally part of the heroes of that land. The 6 heroes.
However, I still suggest that the famous faces among us, meaning the Traveler and Kinich, oh, and of course, Monsieur Nivelette too, stay here for the time being. We'll empty the box, give it to Auroron, and then he can claim the item as if nothing happened. I'll follow to check if anyone is watching.
With the weapon
Doubt anyone
aside.
would recognize me anyway, so I shouldn't draw too much attention.
Being low-key has its advantages.
I think this plan is worth a try. I shall leave it to the pair of you.
So I have to go undercover again, right?
Well, not exactly undercover. Just drop the special patrol persona and be yourself instead.
Roger that. Over and out.
See, this is hard to come. I know that will happen. Wait, there's drops. Didn't drops in it? Oh fuck.
No sign of any suspicious individuals around here.
I had to stay up.
Auroron has entered the elevator as planned. I'll head over to the plaza now.
Yeah, but can you wait with Rhapsody? Because I have the drops notification enabled, but I think just send it today or it ends yesterday. Yes, tomorrow, not yesterday. It ends yesterday. Hey guys! Whoa guys! The drops ends yesterday! How cool! Genshin Impact and it's to June. Alright. We have a lot of time, so I can have these drops part of the stream name. Hey guys, I'm running fast for Auroron. Look at me, how fast I am! I wanna use spine him! Whoa! Whoa! Okay, yeah, I was expecting that he freeze in water while. Can you? Oh my god. Oh, it's not low. It's not the water so close enough to freeze it. Oh. Oh, that sucks. I was expecting that the plunge attack will freeze the water. But it didn't work. The package.
Nothing suspicious going on here either. Strange. Maybe we're overthinking this?
What? What happened?
Stop with the pecking! Stop with the pecking!
That's our bro. Here.
Please, sir, I'm begging you, do me a favor and get this pet of yours under control!
The heck are you on about?
Oh my god, Kakuku is hell itself. Kakuku is like the Doomslayer of Genshin.
Sorry, but he's not my pet. He's my coworker. And I should warn you, he's not too happy with how you're talking about him.
What the? This thing has a job? So in that land, they just dish out jobs to any old thing.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Kukuku's not too big on being called a thing either. You're on your own now.
I'm sorry. Please, Mr. Kukuku. Master Kukuku. Lord Kukuku. I meant no offense, I promise.
That's that's a house Wed's dream. I mean, that's kind of weird now that I think about it. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
All right, Kukuku. That'll do for now. Let me ask him some questions first.
Sure thing, bro.
Anything, bro.
Auroron actually looks pretty serious this time. Was he just pretending to be clueless earlier? Interesting. Think I'll sit back and see how this plays out.
You actually got it? Wow, didn't think it would be that easy.
Ah, excellent. Looks like sending you was the right approach after all.
After all?
I mean, because the staff at the Palais Mermonia don't recognize you, right?
Oh my god.
So I got it, but I don't remember promising I'd hand it over.
Oh.
Huh?
This thing's pretty cool. I've taken a bit of a liking to it.
Oh, wow. Hold on. What the fuck, bro?
Please don't do this, my good sir, my master, my lord. My very life hangs in the balance.
His life hangs in the balance?
If this means so much to you, what are you gonna offer me in return?
Are you trying to get him to say my life?
Very base,
How'd
bro.
you know that?
Because I watched that film with you.
Oh my god. What another feels, bro.
You should drop the act. We don't want a real misunderstanding in our hands.
If I don't say nobody, yeah.
You're probably right. But honestly, I don't know what else to say. Sorry, this is the most myself I can be. Is that enough?
Enough. More than enough.
Who's this dude?
Just think of me as a staff member from the Palais Mermonia. Now, if you don't mind, I have some questions for this gentleman about that life or death treasure you were just discussing. Truthful answers appreciated, of course.
Oh no, I'm toast now.
What's that supposed to mean? You don't think the Palais Mermonia has the ability to protect our citizens?
No, I mean, yes, of course they do. Please ask away.
I could do that. But I'd rather you just tell the whole story, from the beginning.
I suppose I only have myself to blame. Such a rare antique, I couldn't resist. I'm a collector of antiques. Nothing excites me more than rare, old relics, and to be completely honest, if someone's selling, I'm buying. I don't care to ask where they sourced their goods. As for the seller of this particular item, well, I've never met him in person. We've had some prior dealings, but always under the cover of coded ads in some shady tabloids. Lost and found notices, missing person ads, that sort of thing. As long as I took care to hide a time and place somewhere within the text, then slipped some mora into the envelope before submitting the ad, it would get published. And that was that. No fuss, no trace. Simple, right? Normally, everything goes off without a hitch. But this time, I arrive at the pickup spot expecting a discreet in and out, and instead, I find a whole construction crew at work.
But the fact that it was put up in one night.
That was not what we'd agreed. But I couldn't just let it go, so I reached out to him again the same way as usual. He replied, and do you know what he said? He told me that the item's now in the Palais Mermonia.
Well, he wasn't lying about that.
He insisted that it would be inconvenient for him to make an appearance himself, but said that if I could somehow find a way to retrieve it from the Palais, he'd give me a discount on the price. Of course it wasn't the discount that swung it. Do I look like I'm strapped for cash?
Feeling smug now, are we?
Feeling smug now, are we?
No, please go easy on me.
Bitch.
Go on.
Where was I? Well, anyway, I thought to myself, seeing as the item itself came from Natlan, it would make more sense if I could find someone from there to go retrieve it. And by a stroke of complete and utter coincidence, I just so happened to see these two young folks wandering around, so, I'm so very sorry I underestimated the pair of you.
I need you to clear something up for me. You haven't paid the seller yet, correct? And yet he told you to collect the item from the Palais Mermonia. Was he not worried that you just split afterwards?
Well, to be honest, though I can't claim to know him very well, he, on the other hand, seems to know my name and where I live.
Oh wow, he doxed you.
Besides, this is a guy who managed to get his hands on an ancient Natlanese weapon. That's probably not the kind of person I want to double-cross.
Fair. That makes sense.
Mr. Peaches is behind you.
So, Mr.
Please, just call me Argento.
Argento.
All right, Mr. Argento. Listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. It will determine how much of the rest of your life you'll be spending beneath the waves.
What does he mean? Is he gonna drown him just like they do in those gangster films? Oh, I get it. He's talking about that place at the bottom of the Fontainian Sea.
Shh, can it?
Owing to your suspected involvement in the illicit trade of Natlanese relics, you're now one of the suspects in an international smuggling case. A trip to the Opera Epiclese seems unavoidable at this stage, but on the bright side, you still have one chance to make things right.
Okay. Do I really? Please tell me what to do.
It's very simple. Just reach out to your seller in the same way as usual, arrange to meet, bring the money, and make the deal. Just be sure to let me know all the details. I'm talking time, place, the whole lot. If we can catch the other party by doing this, you'll have gone some way toward redeeming yourself. Understand?
Oh, I see. I understand. You shall have my full and unadulterated cooperation.
Good. Don't break the law, and don't even think about making a run for it. The Palais Mermonia will be watching you and ensuring your safety. All right, take the box, but leave your ID and other documents behind. You can go now.
Crazy.
For you two, protocol dictates that I should take you both back to the Palais and have you sign a confidentiality agreement. But that would take a lot of time and effort.
Such a hassle, bro.
He had to do that, that's right.
See? Mr. Kakuku knows exactly where I'm coming from.
Not fucking name it.
So, I was
Wow.
thinking, since you're all friends of the Traveler,
I understand, sir. We got dragged into this by accident, and it has diddly squat to do with us. And out of respect for the Traveler, we won't say another word.
Oh, I know this part. We better keep our mouths shut or we'll both be
Sorry,
sleeping
dog.
with the fishes in the tailor-made pair of cement shoes.
What? A woman was sleeping with a fish in a tailor-made pair of cement shoes. What?
In that case, I understand completely.
Not exactly what I was going for, but if that's how you want to understand it, then be my guest. Then it's settled. Thanks for your help.
What the?
Boy, am I glad that's over. That's enough work for one day. Time to head back.
Wow. Mamma mia, bro! Yeah, then I tell her, I love you. She said, I know, not me. I was like, oh. Ah, Risley, you're back.
Judging by your expression, it must be good news, huh?
It went smoothly, on the whole.
Risley recounts what happened. It all makes sense, but somehow it feels like Wesley has glossed over a lot of the bro talk.
So basically, we hold off until Argento and the other party have set up the next stage of the transaction. Then we plan our next move.
Patience will be key.
I get that. It's like hunting. I'm just not sure the other party will take the bait so easily.
Well, if he didn't need the money, or if he valued self-preservation over making a profit, he could have walked away as soon as the contraband was brought to the Palais Mermonium.
That's true.
On top of that, although he hasn't shown his face yet, he seems to have no followers or accomplices, and he's relying on an extremely limited set of options to push the deal along. So, if you ask me, he seems like someone who cares a lot about his image and has a somewhat high opinion of himself, but lacks any real ability. I almost get the feeling that if he misses out on this opportunity, he won't have any other way of making money. His every move is like a spin of the roulette wheel, hoping that the ball will land exactly where he wants it to. Or, I don't know. Maybe he'll cut his losses and vanish into thin air, and our efforts will have been in vain. At least Natlan will get the stolen relic back, so it won't have been for nothing.
In that case, let's hope his arrogance stays in play.
Everyone, I have just briefed the
Roulette.
Marechaussee Phantom on the situation. As soon as there are any further developments, we will act without delay. When that time comes, we will be relying on your help.
Leave it on us, dear Novelette.
We'll be waiting for the good news.
His voice is such a nice. it has a very smooth voice. It's just music to your ears.
On the topic of kidnapping cases,
Huh?
how exactly do we define the subject of a kidnapping? According to the regulations, I mean. Aside from humans, do pets count? What about sentient non-human beings? Of course, melazines go without saying, but what about a being like a cuckoo?
I am surprised that you are unfamiliar with the legal provisions on this matter.
And not another thing another thing to read from his contract.
If I knew all the laws like the back of my hand, I wouldn't have ended up in the fortress of Meripede, would I?
Hey, you got me. You got us there.
That is no laughing matter, Risley.
But still, you got us there. Okay, wait tomorrow 8, 9. Okay. I'm gonna have an hour, so gosh, I hope. So I don't know why, but something tells me there's gonna be two split events, like this one and the one with Navia. Something tells me that's gonna be the case, but I don't know. I hope not. Day after tomorrow, right? Sorry. Which is cheesecake. To check if something around here, I'm gonna be back pretty quickly. Now I have to leave the stream for that, so no worries. I just checking something very quickly. Okay, nothing, not important of the matter. Proceed.
Novelette sent someone to contact us this morning. That must mean there's been some progress. No time to waste. Let's head out.
Because we're inside Palermonia. I could teleport exactly where we need to go. Maybe we're gonna be actually outside of Palermonia. Yeah. Cool.
Hey, everyone! We're not late, are we?
No, you're just in time. Well rested, I trust?
Staying busy keeps you sharp.
A great way to stay energetic, certainly.
Have you all started preparing?
We received word from Mr. Argenteau yesterday, confirming the time and location of the transaction. It'll take place this afternoon, and it turns out it'll be somewhere we all know pretty well, too. The film Fantasyland restaurant.
Oh well.
Really? Huh. He sure does like that place.
But
Seems like you share our concerns, Traveler.
Indeed. Capturing someone in a crowded event venue will be much more challenging than in an open area. The criminal might try to blend in with the crowd, or even escape by taking hostages. In light of this, we've had to make additional preparations. As soon as we received the news yesterday, we began coordinating with the Marechaussee Phantom and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
We'll be deploying lots of undercover agents on site. If things go south, the safety of the civilians will be our top priority. Of course, fingers crossed, everything will go without a hitch.
I noticed a bunch of familiar faces from the previous case, like Captain Chevres of the Special Patrol. So I'm feeling optimistic.
We'll trust your instincts then. Oh, yeah, and by the way, we've also been in communication with Miss Lapine Pauline and Miss Navia.
The Spina di Rosula will provide support within a controlled scope, so there's no need to worry.
The only potential issue is with Miss Escoffier.
does she want to be served criminals? She wants to introduce it to her shopping board.
You know what? That might not be such a bad idea.
Ahem.
All right, no more jokes. Miss Escoffier has made it clear that she doesn't want her restaurant to suffer any losses as a result of this operation. But, well, I have a feeling things might not go quite as smoothly as she hopes.
Is there anything I can do?
To be honest, we shouldn't have dragged you into this in the first place, and it's caused you quite enough trouble already. The Fontainian authorities should be able to handle the rest from here. But still, I'm guessing you'd like to see how it all turns out.
Definitely.
Well then, feel free to head down to the scene, but just stay alert and play it by ear. You won't necessarily have to do anything. Unless things go pear-shaped, of course.
I'll do my best to ensure that things don't escalate to that point.
You're getting involved to Kinich?
Of course.
I mean, of course.
There are still a lot of unanswered questions, but our intel so far indicates that the culprit's from Natlan. Plus, I'm already a witness in this case. Might as well see this thing through to the end.
That's the Kinich we know and love.
No, I don't. Just kidding. The group going to discuss the specifics of the operations and things to watch out for. For once, the conversation goes surprisingly smoothly. Perhaps because Aho and Kakuku aren't present. I mean, Kakuku is nice. He just repeat words. And he says, "Hey, bro." It's just as well, really. Things could have gone awkward if Aho showed up and started cursing out Neuvillette.
Well,
they bet each
that's
other.
enough of the small talk. The operation's scheduled for the afternoon. If we're quick enough, we'll even have time for a few cups of tea before we leave.
Oh, and let's grab something to eat too. Can't work on an empty stomach, you know.
Well, but won't... That was a stretch. But will you just be watching?
And rooting for you. It's a very important job.
Shut
Alright.
up.
I'll head over to the venue now. Ahao's been harping on for days now about this event-exclusive meal he wants to try. Guess I might as well shut him up sooner rather than later. See you in a bit.
I look forward to hearing how it all goes.
The price of every prize. Started. Happy Melusine. I mentioned that one of a friend of mine started to play Genshin Impact recently. It's so funny because we played not too long ago and she was already adventuring in Atlan. Like after doing that quest. Then I was like, hey, why don't we go buy on food to Fontaine? So we went through the entire this part of the desert. And from there, she just stayed in Fontaine doing world quests, exploring there, meeting the Melusines especially. Like she just just became a fan of the mellow scenes. She loves them so much. It's really funny that Hoyer really likes to create good creatures for this game, but never really attached to them. Like, they don't really try to become like the explorable merch. At least that's what I think, to be honest. I'm not like deep into the merch world of any franchise, really. Maybe there's one gripe, but because the prices of that oh my god, but I don't want to start this yet. But because the prices of its merchandise is stupidly high. $120 for a summer, for like those Hawaiian summer shirts. Well, is it GBC style? Well, GBC Girls One Cry style, because GBC also means like GameCube Advance. No, GameCube Color. That's stupid. That's another topic, so let's just continue.
This beach seems to be getting livelier by the day.
But yeah, I can see it's Coffee and Furina together. I don't think this is crazy, why not? I'll do a funny zoom. Thanks in part, surely to the undercover agents. Hey, there he is. What?
Paimon's getting kinda hungry. Let's go check out the restaurant menu.
Oh, why are you always hungry? Oh my god. To have it the case. That's gotta be him. Alright, it's business time. He has poison. Huh? Oh wow, that's a cool transition, I love it. I love that. Whoa. I came. Pieza Tlanis.
Your friend thought you might be thirsty. Won't you stay and drink it?
Charlotte! I love her so much.
Out in the open.
Oh, love you?
You're surrounded.
No,
Give
I
up
thought
and
most
go
I
it.
couldn't see exactly. Take my body. Oh, it's confused.
Stop right there!
Oh, look! A surprise performance! Wow! How lucky we are!
After him!
Charlotte. Hey, that's my boat, I think.
Sorry, my
Yep.
guy. Unlicensed and illegally docked. This boat's not going anywhere.
I love the absurdity this is going. Wait, what? I love it. It's so much.
Don't let him get away!
Cover this. Let's go, How.
Lowly worm! No one flies higher than the almighty Dragon Lord! Who's stealing my thunder?
Ah,
Driving me crazy! Oh, wow, bro!
that was an angry bird attack.
All right, that's a wrap.
I love this cutscene.
Unbelievable! You can't just drag someone around like that! Such blatant disregard for human life! I'm gonna sue the living daylights out of you!
That was nice cutscene. I was expecting this intensity of cutscene. Not only because the transition from 3D to 2D was very good, but also the art style, the direction, the chaotic top things happening, and the just the style, generally speaking, was very good. I loved it. Probably one of my favorite cutscenes of all time.
Will you now? I think I did you a favor by pulling you away from your audience. Saved you some face at the very least. As for whether you were facing up or down along the way, Well, that was your decision, wasn't it?
Well, that's true.
Why, you... all right, I admit it. I was in the wrong. Oh, of course I know the difference between right and wrong, but I had no choice. I desperately needed the money. I was an expert on ancient relics. Not only did I have a successful career, but a happy family too. But my son, I never imagined he'd turn out this way. Fell in with the wrong crowd and ended up shoulder deep in gambling. We had some savings, but he drained them away like a waterfall.
Is that a beta gacha players addiction? Of course it's not, but like, kind of ironic that how he's doing the story about that in a gacha game.
Once he fell into debt, he had creditors regularly coming over to threaten and intimidate him. I'm his father. How could I just stand by and watch him suffer like that? Oh, my son is about the same age as you are. If only he could have turned out more like you. That's the only reason I needed the money. Please, believe me. You... Please, kid, I'm begging you. Help me. I see you're from Natland too. That makes us brothers. Please, have mercy.
I think they're even from the same tribe.
I still have a chance to help my son straighten himself out. But only if I get back. If I go to prison now, he'll be doomed, I tell you, doomed! And isn't standing together and fighting for a better future what families do?
Yeah, there's only one issue. We are outside of Natland, so you're fucked up.
Our fate is in your hands, young man. Please, have a heart.
Something wrong, Kanich? Gone soft, have we?
I don't believe a word you say. Wriothesley had you just about figured out. You're a gambler.
Oh, the real gambler.
Pure and simple.
A gambler? Me? Nonsense! I told you, it's my son!
First of all, are you really from Natland? You've been keeping tabs on the gun's whereabouts this whole time. You should have recognized at least one familiar face by now.
Okay, well, that's a good fact.
On top of that, the way you threatened to sue me? Spoken like a true Fontainian, if you ask me.
Huh? What kind of logic is that? I can't explain. I actually grew up in...
I don't want to hear another word. Ahau, here's your chance. Shut someone else up for once.
The moment I've been waiting for. Eat this, scumbag!
He's doing that. What to do? Huh?
Being a compulsive liar is one of the hallmarks of a die-hard gambler.
Ooh.
I bet you're just a Fontainian pretending to be from Natland. Even if you have any friends or family to speak of, I'm guessing they've long since cut all ties with you. And you have your depraved ways to thank for that. Of course, I might be wrong. But does that matter? I'm just here to arrest you. If you're looking for an advocate or a shoulder to cry on, you're out of luck. Besides, prying the truth out of you is exactly what your beloved courts are for. Isn't...
Is that right? That's right. I want to hear. There we go. It's been a while, Mr. Kinich. The special patrol will take this crime off your hands now.
Many thanks.
How's you have in Natland? Please, as everyone, thank you for all the help you're giving us.
And me? What about me? So rude. You should be bowing down in gratitude to the almighty Dragon Lord.
As you wish. Thanks for you too, and also to Mr. Kakuku for your show-stopping performances. Been a while, Cheris.
Hey, what do you mean? Hold it right there!
You okay, Kinich?
Don't worry. I'm fine. I wasn't the one who just got dragged all the way here.
Well, you seem a little bit upset just now.
Little Kanich, thinking back to when you were just an itty-bitty boy, Kanich, aren't ya? Aw, don't start crying like a little baby.
Shut up.
I am the almighty Dragon Lord! No servant of mine will be seen acting so weak and pathetic in public!
What are you on about?
What the hell? What?
Still, I suppose there's no point hiding it from you. To put it plainly, I can't stand gamblers. They're the most irresponsible people in the entire world. No respect for the principle that you have to give in order to get. They'll tell 1,000 lies for a single coin, deluding themselves into thinking they can use it to gamble their way to a vast fortune. But we all know that even when it looks like you're getting something for free, there's always an unseen cost. In the past, I also ended up paying a price for my father's gambling losses.
Oh.
I don't want anyone else to end up in a similar situation if I can help it.
Niche.
Don't feel sorry for me. I certainly don't feel sorry for myself. They say that people are shaped by their past. And since I've made it this far, I must have done a lot of things right. We should never punish ourselves for the mistakes of others.
That's true.
Instead, I choose to remember the moments that helped me grow. Like when I first learned to use a grappling hook.
Aww. Baby Niche.
Or the very first time I yearned for knowledge.
Oh, you little Saurians. Oh.
Yeah, I believe you. Let's get going. If we don't head back soon, we'll cause more unnecessary worry.
I get it. Okay, but for real though, I understand Kirik's feelings, and I honestly have nothing to object with him, but also like, when there's an addiction, it's really hard to get off, and these people usually need help, and also usually these people that manages casinos and gambling stuff, they try to, like, they have systems to make you more addicted into it, so there's also that issue. Oh, Charlotte. And before I talk to you, I see other people moving around.
In a good mood, I see.
Yep. Seeing my dear vegetables all settled in right where they belong brings me great joy.
You brought your vegetables here?
You sound like a proud parent. I'm happy for you, bro. But given how where they belong is inside a cooking pot, that kind of fills me with dread at the same time.
Oh, so he provided vegetables.
Nice to meet you, bro.
What?
The heck are you on about? Does this really seem like a good time for nice to meet you?
I guess he's referring to the meeting of the vegetables in the pot.
You got it, bro.
Honestly, right now, I'm not sure if I should be worrying about your definition of nice to meet you or investigating whether you and Kakuku share some kind of telepathic bond.
I think they're best a lot more friends than they expected. Give a moment. Give a moment. Alright, get coffee.
The fresh vegetables from the new batch are exceptional quality.
Yeah, I thought you was about to say something about the situation, but sure. The next vegetable. Well, I guess I was clear about bringing vegetables. I didn't mention it before, but I forgot. And Furina, which was physically in the cutscene, is not here. Okay. It don't make sense that she's in here, you know, maybe because I need to play the minigame to her for show up. But I think I'm gonna do it outside of stream. I don't think it's gonna have a really important thing as far as I can tell. I don't know. Anyways, oh, there's a lot of people. Pauline. Pauline. I got two basic good news for you. One watch to hear. Let's start with the lighter one. Okay, so I finally escaped the wild ride of the risky business ventures. I landed on some steady work. Little inspiration for you and Miss Charlotte. I tweaked the camera's lens for image recognition sample collection that turned out to be high precision zoom photography assistant. The new generation product hit the market right as camera lens was evolving, and now many directors and merchants have started working with me. Did I read this before? I thought I read this before. Yeah, maybe it's not anything. Anyways, let's proceed. No, I need to beat Charlotte.
Yay! Traveler Kanich, you're back!
Yay!
We just saw Chevro's taking the criminal away. She looked pretty pleased with herself.
Well, it goes smoother than expected.
So after so much running in circles, turns out he had no fight in him, huh? Guess running away was the only trick up his sleeve. Oh, also, Risley said to let you know that he's already left. He went to report back to the Palais Mermonia. Apparently, the Mari show say Phantom's preparing to carry out an in-depth investigation into illegal gambling activities. Sounds like they'll have their hands full. Anyway, that's for the Palais to worry about, not really our concern.
Judging how fast Dick took off, I say that was winning my camera. Oh, well, I guess I'm used to that by now.
It's not like you to give up so easily, Charlotte.
It's fine. I got plenty of other great shots back there, more than enough for a front page spread. And none of that, this Pulsar reporter needs to scoot. Those photos won't develop themselves.
Make sure you pick the best shots of Paimon. Oh, already gone. Hope she heard that.
Hey, you gotta trust her judgment. Paimon, she's a professional photographer, you know? Don't be stupid.
You're right.
Also, I'm misunderstood with her today. That's not, well, I guess it's usual, but not unusual.
But what took you all so long to get here? Did something happen?
Bonky said and started crying. Yeah.
What? Rumors and slander!
What? but don't do you well. Okay.
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulao, ever sunk to such sniveling!
Often, actually.
Anyway, what's next?
To be honest, I haven't decided yet. At the moment, I've got nothing urgent to get back for. And in any case, the court might need me to testify again. Plus, that gun's still a key piece of evidence. I'll probably have to wait until the case is closed before I can return it to Natlan. So, I guess I'll be sticking around to enjoy the beach a little longer.
Hey, you know what? I finished it on time. I was expecting to finish it under an hour. That's cool. Well, there's the other bed thingy, but I don't think this is like necessary or like it includes that much story. Facility. Two boats. Yeah, this is just mainly minigame. That's fine. Yeah, let's do another one. Well, let's do one. But yeah, I was expecting I would require another stream to finish this, but no, just one was good, more than enough. I'm pretty sure this is a reused game. I'm pretty sure we played something like this at the very beginning of Fontaine. Yeah, with obstacles and stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. It was a simpler event. It's a silly one in most cases, most of the time, if not all the time. Yeah, it's fun. It was a simple event. Nothing too crazy, that's fine. Yeah, it was enjoyable. I was like, the cutscene is definitely the best part. Hoyover's really been improving with this stuff, and I'm really happy with it. But you know what is funny? Because yesterday I was just thinking about how a gacha game is always a gacha game. It doesn't matter how good it is, because there's like a new gacha game that a friend of mine showed me, which it looks pretty good. But it's a gacha game. So doesn't really excite me that much. I might take a look at it, but
Both of you seem even more excited than before. Looks like your first trial run didn't disappoint.
the training format's super easy to get into.
Paimon hasn't actually watched that many films, but after trying it out, she might just be hooked. We should check out the film that it's based on.
No, Paimon, it's based on that old, like, 1 year minigame that we played.
Great job, Paimon. That's exactly what our enthusiast friends were hoping you'd say. They'd be beyond delighted to hear that visitors are curious about the films that inspired these attractions. Some have even been willing to contribute extra funds out of their own pockets. Where budgets have allowed, of course.
Out of their own pockets?
That's right. While the Spina di Rosula covers the cost of basic booth materials and rental fees, many fans have personally funded promotional materials and related merchandise. The cost of the booth itself isn't their main expense. Some of them have already started designing spin-off products inspired by film characters.
Oh, hell yeah.
Take our official mascot, Sir Intendant Chevalmoran, for instance. She won second place in the last most popular character poll for the comic film category, and was even dubbed the pinnacle of round, bouncy cuteness. Many people have expressed interest in designing cushions based on her image, using the highest quality fabrics and hiring the most skilled artisans to mass produce them.
You need Farina's authorization for that.
These cushions will officially go on sale at the next convention alongside lots of similar products.
But they have anime cutscene here. I didn't mention it. I kind of want one.
Sounds
I got the Farina for.
irresistible,
I wanted
right?
to say, oh well.
Plus, as Surintendant Chevalmoran's guardian and official image rights agent, Farina will receive 60% of the sales revenue.
Oh, you should answer the question for me. Thank you. Give me a moment, checking something.
After all, the fans are doing this voluntarily, not for profit, but to promote Surintendant Chevalmoran's adorable image. The more Mora ends up in Farina's purse, the better Surintendant Chevalmoran's meals will be. And who wouldn't be happy to hear that?
Damn.
Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that. Everyone working hard for something they all love without worrying about profit.
Still, we can't just ignore Mora completely. Whether it's fan creations or official commercial projects, some level of financial balance is still necessary. The same logic applies to the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland taken as a whole. Once we finish the standardized strategy guides, our attractions can officially be open to the public. But we can't take personal charge of the ticketing process. There's plenty of work to do at the various booths, and the park itself is a work in progress. We'll need to assign dedicated employees to maintain and manage each attraction. There's a recruitment section on the park's bulletin board. We've received many applications, and each candidate has their strengths. Once assigned, the staff will keep the attractions running, ensuring a continuous revenue stream.
Wait, so we've suddenly gone from being playtesters to heads of human resources? That's definitely a first for us.
I have very high standards when it comes to reviewing resumes. I'll make an awesome boss.
Just don't hold everyone up to your own standards, okay? You can't expect everyone else to be as capable as you.
I remember we managed the potion shop. We are capable for
Time
this.
to review some resumes. Fingers crossed we'll get some exceptional candidates.
You are not one of them.
You're not one of them.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Earlier on, that lady with the pink hair took a picture of a How and Kakuku together.
Big
You
Charlotte.
sound a little disappointed. Were you hoping to be in it too?
Oh.
I was at first, but after seeing how awkward a How looked, I figured I wouldn't really fit in.
Ah! And you didn't think of sharing this any sooner? I'd have cuddled your neck and smiled for the camera! Anything to get out of being in the same frame as that thing!
Really? Well, no worries, you still can. Come here, give us a hug.
I hope your face is ready, because it's about to get flame roasted! I got your back, bro!
Finally,
Kenichi,
yeah,
have you thought
I'm
about
tired.
maybe ditching that little rascal? Leaving him here for good when you leave?
I have. But given that a How's also an old relic, that would probably count as international smuggling. I can't bring myself to knowingly break the law.
Guess we all have our problems in life.
But you look like Cuckoo. No one looks like How. Hey. Hey. Cuckoo. I think I get a picture of this. Wait. Hey, we got Kaku's gonna be kind of transparent. I was like, look at the camera, yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess I could check How and Nubulet and Risley and Palimunia. And they're there. If you're not there, that's fine. But yeah, I don't think this is going to be like story-based event. It's going to be kind of like the last one with the potion shop. So yeah, I think I'm gonna to check in if Nubulet and Risley are in here. Then I'm just gonna leave it. As you'll notice. See the investment Melusine. I wanna say that she wasn't voicing that part. Nah, they're not in here. I need her to say again. No. The fuck is always Jimmy Neutron plus the fucking rainbow from Nav World. I can't believe that the first one navigates managed to cast a person like her. That's crazy stuff.
Add Astra.
I'm pretty sure Scott didn't have the. I'm sure Scott doesn't have any idea about the World BA.
Add Astra.
By the way, for I think she was like something to her voices because the Scott was she was like, yeah, just gonna open voice.com and whoever who wants to be to join to be casted, go ahead and try do your best. I think voices.com, but I don't remember exactly the name of the page that it's for casting. At least that's Scott used. Semino. But yeah, apart from Genshin, that's gonna be it until next patch. Which, how much is left for the second half? Actually, second half is on the end very soon. So yeah, then we can start the Deltarune stuff for tomorrow. And extend it till like next week before the release of Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. So there's gonna be unfortunately enough time for that. I don't think that I would praise that because of the real voice lines and me not being an actual speedrunner. It might take longer than I want, but we'll see. Well, for now, that's gonna be pretty much it for today. It'll be a short stream, but I think the duration will be kinda. It is short stream. Never mind. I thought it would end up going a little bit longer. But now, yeah, this lasted under an hour, under an hour, which was very nice. But yeah, for now that'll be pretty much it for today. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me here at Twitch, also follow me on my Blue Sky account, edutestar.bsky.social. Also, follow me on my Twitter account, edutestar87. I want to see it somewhere. I'm pretty sure it was a page right here. I remember because I had like a race, like a ritual to pull Gorilla, like where she released. Yeah, that works. Sicily. Okay, 1, 2, there you go. See where it was entered? That doesn't matter. Yeah, Twitch, Blue Sky, Twitter, EduTheStar87. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel, EduTheStar, if you miss any stream or you want extra content. There's EduTheStarlight. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I know this is a shorter stream than usual, but I have to leave now. Oh yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Wait, maybe I can tomorrow? Oh god, I need to check that again. Anyways, bye bye.